2019 coordinate geometry question 2. The line P makes an intercept on the x-axis at a0 and the y-axis at 0b. Show that the equation of P can be written as x over a plus y over b equals 1 over a. To find the equation of any line, we need to know the slope and a point on the line. So the slope, we're going to use, so this is at the point x1, y1, and x2, y2. So write out any formula that you use. I know it's pain, but so y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that gives you the slope of minus b over a, because b over minus a is the same as minus b over a. Now then we find the equation of the line. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So we're going to use the x1 and y1 we have labelled up here. Y minus 0 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, so we have to put it in this form here. Now, so suppose one of the things to do is get rid of the fractions, so it'll be a times y minus 0. So that's just equal to minus b times x plus ab. Bring everything over to the same side, so the x term will go first as per usual. We can leave the ab over here though. Now I have to turn this into that. So how am I going to do it? Well, you can see that I have a 1 on the right hand side here. So where I have AB here, it needs to be 1. So I suppose the quite obvious way to do that, if I divided everything by AB, so divide the whole thing by AB, so I'll have minus bx over AB. Sorry, that should be plus bx as well because I've moved sides. So plus ay over ab equals ab over ab. Now I'm allowed to do this because it's an equation. If I divide everything by the same number, that's good for me. So the b's will divide, the a's will divide, and this will divide. So that leaves me with x over a plus y over b equals 1. As required in the question. Part 2. The line L has a slope m and contains the point 60. Write the equation of the line L in terms of m. So y minus y1 equals m, the slope. So the slope is, m times x, so the slope is m times x minus x1. Multiply out the brackets and you get mx minus 6m. And that's the equation of L. In terms of m, so we can leave it like that. Or you can move the x across to the left, wherever, as we'll be doing in the next part, because the next part is the line L cuts the line K at P. Find the coordinates of P in terms of m. Now, in terms of m means there's going to be an m in our answer. So say, for example, here's the line L, and there's the line K. They cut each other at the point P. How would we normally do that? Well, if we had the two equations of the line, we would just solve the simultaneous equation. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Because I have the equation of K. The equation of L is given to me in B part 1. So I'm going to bring the x across now. And I'm just going to leave the minus 6m there. So I have the equation 4x plus 3y equals 25, and minus mx plus y equals minus 6m. So I'll get rid of the y's here. It's nice and handy to do, so I'm just going to multiply the bottom equation by 3. Not touching the top equation, so it can stay as it is. So minus 3mx, sorry, multiplying it by minus 3. So that'll be plus 3mx minus 3y equals plus 18m. Now, the y's cancel. Now what do the x's add up to? Well, I've got 4 of them here and 3m of them here, so that's 4 plus 3m of them. And that equals 18m plus 25. So the x-intercept is 18m plus 25 all over 3m plus 4. Remember, it says in terms of m, so I'm happy enough with that. Now this one, to find the y-coordinate, then take down any of your first equations. So now that I know that x is 18m plus 25 over 3m plus 4 plus 3y equals 25. Right. So So 72m plus 100 over 3m plus 4 plus 3y equals 25. So now I keep the y term in the left, so 3y equals 25 minus this term. And so therefore then y equals, so I'm going to divide everything by 3. Hopefully I haven't gone wrong here. So dividing everything by 3, then I can just triple this and that's the same. Now, and then it says express it in its simplest form, so, right. Chances are there's probably a quicker, easier, simpler, cleaner way of doing this. You can check the marking scheme, but I'm going to add this fraction now, so hopefully I haven't made a mess of this, highly likely. So get the common denominator, and just for handiness I'm just going to do 9m plus 12. So 3 divides into this and leaves you with 9m plus 12. And that'll be times 25. And then this divides into that and leaves you with 3. So 3 times, I'm sorry, that should be minus 3 times 72m plus 100. Right, geez, I'd say I've probably gone wrong here, but let's keep her lit anyway. And that should be all over 3 times 9m plus 12. Okay. Yeah, there must be a simpler way. But anyway, let's go 9m times 25, so 9 by 25 is so 225m plus 300 minus 216m minus 300. So the m's add up to 9m, and then that's 0. So that's actually that over, say, 27m plus 36. So see the way I've just multiplied this by 4, or sorry, by 3. So then actually 9 can be factorized out of that top line and the bottom line. So y equals m over 3m plus 4. Right, there's probably a simpler way of getting that. So just the point of intersection, the x value is 18m plus 25, and that's over 3m plus 4, and the y value is m over 3m plus 4. So let me just check Pocket Papers here to see if that is correct. It is. Yeah, so listen, there might be an easier way of getting this. Have a look at maybe the marking scheme.